a while, like an hour, and she was laughing at my jokes. Things were going great. So I thought I would kick it up to the next level, right? I go, I think things are going well. And you don't have to hold his hand right now during this bit. I was wondering if you wouldn't mind going on a date with me sometime. She looked at me and said, "Not until you lose weight." I said, "That's funny. I was planning on dating you until I lost weight." That was a cruel thing to say to me, wasn't it? I told her, "You shouldn't talk like that till you've walked a mile in my shoes." She was like, "You should walk a mile in your shoes. Maybe 2 miles. Get a Fitbit." I said, "Bitch. It is what it is." My name is Herricane. Thank you for listening. Have a good night. Herricane, everybody! He came, Herricane!
You guys are ready to get your special guest up here for tonight? I said, are you ready to get the first lady comic and your special guest up here for the night? She's coming all the way from Florida. She fucking drove here. She's also writing a book about beer. I'm super duper excited to have her. You're gonna really enjoy her. Everyone please make some noise. It's very funny. The one and only Lepeley!
I'm only waiting for that because somebody in this lineup has herpes for sure, ladies and gentlemen. Who is? Give it up for the host and all the comedians here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. Good to be here. I love DC. You guys are so polite. I love it. I just came here from Miami, and the eccentric good manners of Miami is everybody offers you free cocaine. When you're driving around down there and you see the construction sign says bump ahead, it's got nothing to do with the condition of the roadways. So I'm actually going to drive right back down there after the show if anyone wants to come with me. So, but I like Miami because it's very Latin American. I'm Cuban. Any Cubans in here? Woo! That just proves my theory that a styrofoam raft cannot make it all the way up the Atlantic into the Chesapeake Bay. All right. Yeah. I am Cuban. I have ancestors from Spain, and I recently paid $100 to do one of those ancestry DNA test thingies, and I found out that I also have ancestors from North Africa, specifically Morocco. Yeah, it's nice. But I don't know why I got some cousins there. It's great. I don't know why I paid $100 to figure that out. Because if you cover my nose and mouth and look at my eyes and eyebrows. I look like Princess Jasmine in Aladdin had a transgender child. Right, primo? Or you say cousin in Moroccan, I don't know, that's shit. It's fucking cute. Yeah, but I feel like those DNA tests are messing with us, you know? Like I have a Mexican friend, he took one of those DNA tests, and he got Portugal, Mexican indigenous, Spain, but then he got 30% Ireland. Yeah. And I'm like, what the hell is he gonna do with that? Climb the wall with a bottle of Jameson? And I have an African friend. She's got all this beautiful African decor in her house. She took the test and she got Uganda, Zimbabwe, but then she got 22% Gwyneth Paltrow. But I love when these white pride, straight pride guys take it, you know, the guys that get dropped off at the bar in their minivan. I love when those guys take it and they're like, I'm gonna get Scottish and English, you'll see. And they do. They do get Scotland, and they do get England, but then they get 30% Papua New Guinea. And then they get 18% Reverend Al Sharpton. Makes me very happy. I love it. I love these DNA tests. Yeah, but I did get the COVID vaccine. I got Pfizer, and some people are talking about side effects. Yeah, it made me gay. Look, let me tell you, before Pfizer, I was wearing TikTok leggings. I had huge tits. They were always out. My Instagram bio said wanderlust. I was sucking dick left and right. Now look at me. But I wanted to find out just how gay Pfizer made me, so I took one of those Kinsey scale tests. It assesses how gay or straight you are and where you fall on a spectrum of 0 to 6. So you answer a series of questions about your sexuality, and if you score a 0, it means you're totally straight. If you get a 3, it means you're bisexual, and if you get a 6, it means you're totally gay. And thanks to Pfizer, I got a 6. No surprise, right? Yeah, I look like I'm gonna fuck your girlfriend and steal your motorcycle. But really, I'm just gonna steal your girlfriend and then fuck your motorcycle. I think it's a Pornhub category, I'm not sure. But getting a 6 is cool. Like the next day I got a package at my door and it said, "Congratulations, you fucking big lesbo." And inside the package were these carabiner keys with a bunch of lesbians' house keys on it. With their zodiac signs etched in, if I wanted to like fuck a peppercorn or a capricorn, whatever you call this shit. And inside the package also was this backwards hat and a free flannel and a key to a free Subaru Forester. Stick shift, of course. Cecily Knob lesbians know how to maneuver. You guys don't know many lesbians? Yeah, there we go. There's one. Great. Moroccan too. I'm gonna get lucky tonight. I'm gonna finger some Moroccan great pussy. It's gonna be great. I wanna fuck up with my cousin tonight. It's gonna be fantastic. Now, some of you guys might be wondering, well, I want a free car. Well, what do I get if I take this Kinsey scale test if I'm not a big old lesbo? Well, if you score a 0 totally straight and you're a dude, you get a free Dodge Challenger. But then you have to enlist in the military and propose to a girl within 3 weeks. If you score a 3, bisexual, you get a free Prius. I saw a lot of Priuses out there, I'm sorry. I saw that. Is it because you like tight parking spaces or what? If you score a 6, totally gay, and you're a dude, you don't get a free car, but you get a free French bulldog. And if you get a free, I'm sorry, if you score pansexual, you get a free moped if you're pansexual. You guys all know that pansexual girl that works down at the Green Juice coffee place, right? She's got hairy armpits. She's like, I don't want to put a label on my sexuality, I'm a free spirit. I just fall in love with whoever. You mean you're a whore? That whore makes a damn good kale juice, am I right? She's great. She's great. I always wondered this whole nature versus nurture thing. Are we born gay? Are we raised gay? I really always wondered it. Like, I have a gay grandfather, so I'm like, did he give me that Brokeback Mountain gene? But then also, when I was little, my dad would always point out women's asses to me. Yeah, I'll explain to you. So we'd be walking in public, and we'd see a girl with tight pants and her ass, you know, when a girl walks and her ass cheeks go like this? You know, I'm gonna show all you guys. You know, and she's got real, you know, her legs moving, her ass cheeks go when she's walking. Well, my dad would point it out, and he'd go, you see that, son? Yeah, Dad, yeah, what? Yeah, you see her ass moving when she goes, one for me, one for you, one for me, one for you. And I'm like, shit, well, maybe that's why I'm a big old lesbo, you know? But it sure as hell has never made me want to share women with my father. But it's tough for me dating personally as a lesbian for me, because I'm either too feminine or too masculine for girls, which leaves only one type of person who will date me. Dudes. Which is really weird, because I look like a guy from an 80s hair metal band. Like Motley Crue or Skid Row. Like, look at me, I got this shitty eyeliner, I've got heroin addict looking arms. Look at these veins, you know, look at this. I got this testosterone jawline that makes you question the size of my clitoris. I know you're thinking it's fine when you make sure I'm zipped up. I play guitar and some drums. I probably have hepatitis and syphilis. And just like those guys in those 80s hair metal bands, I'm wearing yellow neon spandex pants underneath this, and if I jump up in the air and do a split, you'll still see no sign of me having a dick. Despite me being Tommy Lee trapped in a girl's body, I had a guy come up to me after a show the other day and he was like, you know what? I can eat your pussy better than any lesbian can. That guy's now my #1 subscriber on OnlyFans. He's actually my only. Yeah, but I like DC. It's super liberal. I do appreciate you guys for that. I still can't believe people are against gay marriage this day and age in 2021. I just learned there's a guy that owns a bakery in Colorado, and he bakes cakes for weddings, but he refuses to bake cakes for gay weddings. Yeah, I know. Thank you. But I don't know if this guy realizes it, but there's nothing gayer than baking cake. As a matter of fact, the 4 gayest things a dude can do, in order, starting with the gayest, are baking cake, figure skating, storming Capitol Hill with no shirt on and bullhorns on. That guy's a hit on Grindr, I'll tell you what. And then sucking dick. This guy must have the most hetero way of holding on to that frosting dispenser, you know what I mean? He's like, just gonna frost my manly cakes today, guys. Frosting these Jesus-loving, God-flicking, whatever. What's that preacher guy's? I don't know, I'm fucking saying this, I don't know any preacher guy's name. This is a Trump-looking flower. Let's put some flowers on this cake. Straightest cake ever. Fuck, this is for Adam and Eve. Fuck faggot and Steve, you know what I mean? It's for a beautiful heterosexual couple by the name of Karen and Kevin. They have missionary sex every Tuesday night while listening to Mumford & Sons. Lasts about 3 minutes. Just like the Bible intended, you know? Shit, I better hurry and put more flowers on this cake. Fuck those faggots. Fucking hate faggots. By the way, gentlemen, good for you and your forearms. Like, my veins are going crazy right now. Like, you guys got this made. Break your radialis. Lesbians, we just do this. Guys, I'm gonna start doing this at Planet Fitness. Get my money's worth. Anyways, back to the flowers. I fucking hate those fruity flamingo fucks. Ugh, but you know what I do love? Ugh. Man frosting. Holy man frosting in my face. By the way, since I am in the 6th in the King's Guild, this is the only time you'll ever see me do this. And I have a frosting dispenser in my car, $20 if you want to get some video of it or whatever, you know. Is my time almost up, Tom? You know, yeah? I want to plug in some merch. Is that cool?
Yeah.
Okay. Guys, I want to mention, I did bring my cat. Nothing more lesbian than that, because I am driving. She's over here. She's in this bag. There's actually nothing more lesbian than bringing your cat to a comedy show, so I guess I just made myself, yeah, she's in a bag right there. I drove up from Florida, so I couldn't leave her in the car, so. Simba shit. I have a PhD. I know most lesbians work at FedEx. But I have a PhD and I work at FedEx. Because I just love the box so much. Guys, I am on tour. I am going to be in the Northeast for the month of July. I am mostly based out of the Southeast. But I did write a book on the health benefits of moderate consumption of beer and alcohol. Super proud. Thank you. a whole box in my car. I'm gonna say box for a whole bunch for this last minute of the show. I do have a PhD in exercise biochemistry and nutrition research, and before COVID, I was talking about this at academic conferences and at breweries, but if anybody wants to buy a copy, what I did was I took really technical research on the health benefits of moderate consumption of beer, and I made it easy to read while you're getting drunk or masturbating. So if you want to buy a copy, I have a couple of those. Also, I am selling merch. With my PhD, I'm not selling these cum rags, these are just for demo. I do teach the art of fingering. 2 fingers, 1 is medical, 2 is magical. I just saw my cat jump when I said that one. She didn't like it. She don't like pussy jokes. She don't like it. I have small, medium, large, extra large, 2XL. I sell them for 20. And then also, if you guys have a special Karen in your life, you do, a special Karen? Live, laugh, lick pussy. Again, I got fresh boxes. Just got them printed up. They're in the box in my Subaru Forester, no lie. If anybody wants to buy one, see me as soon as you can, because being in this pussy, you gotta get out of here. I love you guys. Give it up for your host, tip your bartenders. I love you guys. Have a good night.
And Lepeley, everybody! I've seen a few comedians sell merch, but if there's anyone most worthy of having some merch sold, it's Anna Lepeley. So if you want to please buy some merch for Anna Lepeley, and please make a little more noise for Anna Lepeley, everybody. How great was she? First time on the show, and she was killing it. That was some great, great shit. This next guy coming up, he literally writes jokes for TVs. You may have seen him on Get Up DC, that TV show. One of my personal favorites. Very good friend of mine, soon to be yours. Please make some noise for very funny, one of a kind, Leon Scott!
Thank you, Tom. Thank you. So I need to ask y'all, has anybody seen any cicadas lately? Are they gone yet? They gone? All right, good. Yeah, that's good. That's good. I kind of don't want to I don't want to talk too much shit about them because of my last encounter with a cicada. I took it too far. I was leaving work one day and a cicada, it flew and it hit me right in the tricep and it bounced off. And I just got through using the little gym downstairs, so I was talking shit. I was like, "Oh, get your little weight up, don't." So I was talking shit. And so I took one step, and I turned right back, and a bird just swooped out of nowhere and just started murdering it. I was like, wow, this is insane. If I had known it was gonna be his final moments, I might have been nicer to that little cicada. I felt like, I was kind of an asshole in that last moment. So I miss the cicadas. That's what I'm saying. That's why I miss that one cicada. We're gonna go pour out a little liquor for him later on tonight for a little Sicardo or whatever y'all want to call him. I'm gonna call him Sicardo. I think that's a good name for our fallen brethren, our fallen little two-legged brethren, well, six-legged, two-eyed, two-winged brethren. Okay, fuck it. I'm tired of talking about cicadas. Hey, I'm feeling great. I'm having a wonderful night. I hope y'all are too. My direct deposit kicked in at 3 a.m. First off, you know shit is real when you know the exact time your money shows up in the account. Yo, you ever been so broke you try to tip your bartender with CVS extra bucks? Just me? Okay, alright, fuck it. Alright, I'm glad y'all living a good life. I'm glad y'all. Yeah. Also, shout out to the jazz club downstairs. Yeah, that's really nice to have. They got jazz music downstairs. I love jazz clubs, but I'm gonna tell you right now that is the worst place to ever do comedy is in a jazz club because I used to host a show at a jazz club. And let me tell you what jazz night means when you're doing a show at jazz night. Jazz night means everybody came to jazz night for jazz and not your comedian ass. They came in for jazz. And you had to win them over every single night. They were basically everybody comes to jazz night is they're there to meet women or they're on a date and they want to look like they have more culture than they really do. So, this is my impression of jazz night. Hey baby, look at my collarbone, I'm taking you places. That's jazz night right there. But what I hated about it was I had to win the crowd over every single night because my picture was on a flyer, but I still had to win them over because they never expected comedy. So they'll listen to everything happening over the jazz band. It'll be the worst rappers, the most struggle spoken word. There was a spoken word poet who would come there every week, and every week his poems got worse. He would just be like, so I am intellectual, but I am also sexual. Why don't you let me give you this erectual? And I'm like, come on man, that's not even a word. What are you doing, bro? It made me think I should tell my jokes rhythmically. I should go on stage and just be like, so what does a nosy pepper do? It gets holla be your business. Oh! That's how they clap at them shits. They start snapping, you know. That's how they ah, man. So I had musical dreams, y'all. I don't know about that shit. I mean, okay. Yeah, let's shift gears into music. We got any like 90s R&B fans in the house? Cause that's my favorite era of music. Anybody love 90s R&B? Yes. All right. Good shit. This is the test right now. I'm gonna find out if y'all really mean that. Jodeci or 112?
Jodeci.
It was unanimous, but y'all weren't supposed to answer in words. You're supposed to answer in ad-libs. So if it's Jodeci, I want to hear, hoo, yeah. If it's 112, I want to hear, oh. So we're going to try this again. 1, 2, 3, Jodeci, 112. Yeah. Okay, that was a unanimous who, yeah. Okay, I believe y'all. I believe y'all now. My favorite old school 90s R&B dude really wasn't even that R&B, it was more hip hop. My dude was Nate Dogg. I miss Nate Dogg. That was my dude. Y'all remember Nate Dogg? Yeah. I love Nate Dogg because Nate Dogg had a gift. Nate Dogg made ignorance sound so beautiful. That was his gift. That was his gift. His biggest song was that song Regulate, and I'm just gonna sing a little part of the song. If y'all know it, you can join me. He said, he said, 16 in the clip and 1 in the hole. Nate Dogg is about to make some bodies turn cold. Now they dropping in yelling, it's a tad bit late. Nate Dogg and Warren G had to regulate. Like he just sang about murdering strangers in the alley. And took the shit to #1. But my favorite Nate Dogg song of all time, it was a Snoop Dogg song called Lay Low. At the end of every verse, Nate is like, you better lay low. There's a part of the song where Nate says, to the bitch that said I shot some shit up out of my dick, now she's sick. She better lay low. Think about what this man just said. He said, I may have given you that CD, but I would never kill you. You better lay low. God bless his trifling soul, man. Oh man, let's shift gears to something a little more positive. We're in DC. How many of y'all have been to the African American History Museum? Good. The rest of y'all and the out-of-towners, y'all should go. You can check it out. It's a great museum. It is beautiful. Like, I'm gonna tell you the most important thing you need to know about that museum, though. That place is massive. It is an all-day trip. The first floor takes like 2 hours. You are 2 hours in, you still in slavery. That's how big this museum is. I found that shit out the hard way. The first time I went, it was a Sunday morning. I've been drinking all night Saturday, not unlike tonight. And I was walking through the museum with my friends. I wanted to say, hey, let's slow down. Let's take a break. I'm getting tired. But then I looked at all the pictures on the wall and I said, yeah, this is the last place on earth I should ever complain about being tired. If I complain about being tired in this museum, I'm gonna get haunted by a civil rights ghost. I'm gonna wake up that night to the sounds of, I didn't know you was a bitch. Dr. King's gonna call me out from the great beyond. I'm gonna deserve it. You know, first off, shout out to Dr. King. He's one of my favorite civil rights leaders of all time. He's in my top 5. I'll fuck with him. He's my top 5. My favorite civil rights leader actually got mentioned earlier, the greatest of all time. And ladies and gentlemen, that is Al Sharpton. And let me tell you why Al's #1 before y'all go on. Because he's like, explain yourself right now. So I'm gonna do it. That's all he's shaking his head like, hey, this better be good. So, okay, no, let me tell you why Al's #1. Al's #1 because whenever some racist shit happens, anywhere on earth, that man is there within minutes. How does he know? How does he get there so fast? I think that whenever some racist shit happens, they got a bat symbol that they shine in the sky. It's in the shape of perm. It's like racism TV cameras. He just saves the day, you know. Oh man. For real, my favorite civil rights leader though is actually also my favorite R&B singer. And ladies and gentlemen, that is Barack Obama. Because we all remember when that horrible shooting happened at the church in Charleston. He went to church, gave this powerful speech, and in the middle of the speech, he just stopped and started singing Amazing Grace. I don't know if y'all know how hard that is to do. To just break out in the song, uninvited, at a black church. But it can go left quickly. This is how you know he pulled it off. When Obama was up there singing. No old ladies yelled out, take your time, baby. And if you've never been to a black church, the word take your time, baby, that's code for someone that's struggling. That shit means we need a miracle right now. You sound terrible, like stop it. It's just like how bless your heart. This backwards will fuck you. That's exactly what that means. So, oh man. I guess I'm gonna tell y'all, I usually tell this joke. I usually talk about some of the greatest compliments that I ever got, but I want to tell you about a really backhanded one I got recently. I was out with a friend of mine. It was her 24th birthday, I'm much older than 24. I don't know if the dad bod told you all that, but I'm much older than 24. Out here with these 24-year-olds bar hopping. We get to this one bar. The bartender looked at everybody's ID. He looked at mine last and was like, "Good for you, man." That was the nicest way anybody ever said, "You old ass bitch. You don't belong here, go home." That shit hurt my feelings. It made me think about all the shit that I'm too old to do. And sadly, the first thing I thought about was dick pics. And let me tell you why. Because I see the look on your face back there. No, the reason why I thought about it is because I thought about the first one that I ever sent. That shit was so long ago, I took it with a real camera. Well, thank you for applauding my poor judgment, but I appreciate that. Yeah, so, now, I had to take a memory card out of a camera. I had to put it into a computer. I had to upload my dick. So that someone could download my dick. Yeah, okay, it was on AOL, so it took forever. So, it was like, shh, loaded. Ladies, it is still loading. Ladies, it is still loading. Okay, that was a dick joke within a dick joke, by the way. I just hit y'all with dickception. And the only way that dick joke would be classy was if I had gotten studio photography like on the Sears or Olin Mills and had a beautiful backdrop, the dick up front and the silhouette in the background. Well, as I believe I got the light, I'm going to wrap this up by saying I'll talk about my favorite thing in the world as I leave the stage. And ladies and gentlemen, that is morning sex. It's the best way to start your day. That shit is better than Folgers. It's like the best part of waking up is getting your dick sucked. That should be the morning sex jingle. But my favorite thing about morning sex is not the actual sex, it's getting it started. It's like when you wake up first, your lady's just laying there next to you. Half her hair looks amazing. Other half is all matted down, whatever. But you gotta make her feel beautiful. So you got sweet talk. You're like, "Oh baby, you look like a sexy Frederick Douglass." All right, and for those of y'all who didn't get that joke, go to the African American History Museum. Go check out the Frederick Douglass aisle. He's got an afro with a part on the side, and it looks amazing. Thank you guys. My name is Leon Scott.
Leon Scott, everybody! I haven't heard that in a while. I like that shit. Woo, 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 woo. You guys go to any baseball games recently? Nice, right? You guys planning on going to any preseason football games? Hell yeah, right? 'Cause we're living life. We're back to living life. This shit is great.